Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today I'm going to be going over the Arcane Summer Traitstone. The main reason for this is, well, one, it's the middle of summer right now, and this week in the MOA pack, you can get Arcane Summer Traitstones from this pack for 300 glory each. And there's basically only two very expensive things that you can spend this on, that being either the Priest class to fully get it up, or the Summer Imp, which is only available during the summertime. So let's actually go into those two. Or actually, not hero. Let's go into troops. And head down to a team I'm showing with both of them. First off, the Summer Imp. Summer Imp would be the offensive version, whereas the Priest class, if you want to go for it, would be more of the defensive version. With the Summer Imp, it is one of the more average imps, but it deals damage randomly split among enemies, just like all the other imps, and creates 7 red gems every single cast, which is somewhat unique because it is the only one of the seasonal imps that creates gems on the board. And like the other imps, if it kills something, it gains 8 additional magics. And also, like the other imps, has pretty much the same exact things: the elemental bond, the link to its color, and the +1 magic whenever it matches to its color. So definitely an interesting thing to pair up with reds. And even you can see right here, we actually put it with another summer weapon, Summer's Fury. I believe you get it once your hero gets like 30 or 35 red mastery or somewhere around that general area. You'll get this weapon. So anyone can obtain this weapon as well. And Summer's Fury with Summer Imp actually works out pretty well, which is good because they both have Summer in it. And the other one is the Priest class. Priest class is probably the best counter there is in the game to true damage decks, particularly things like Marilith and Crimson Bat, because its third trait gives you 2 regeneration on all allies every single turn. So it's kind of like that trait that's called regeneration, that is 1 per turn for that one ally, except it does 2 for all allies. So that's a potential heal of 8 per turn across the entire team if everyone is damaged. So that is quite a bit of heal. Definitely the best thing to counter out true damage, or well, one of the better things. Plus it gets Air Link and Divine Bond. And it is a White Helm group. And if we go into, it's a White Helm and it can be Divine. And if we go into White Helm real quick, we can actually see pretty much all of White Helm is actually Divine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six troops from White Helm you have to choose from. So for any of these 3 slots, you could have 6 different troops to currently choose from, which is quite a bit of options to be able to get that full divine bonus. So let's just go in and actually show a team with both. Most of you will probably only be able to afford one or the other, and this is kind of just to show you what either of them can do. Personally, I would go with the Priest class. Because both the Priest class and the Summer Imp won't actually be upgrading any kingdoms, because the Elemental Primal isn't actually a kingdom, it's just a category. Just like how Apocalypse isn't a kingdom, it's just a category. So let's go into Summer Imp, and let's test it out against a Maul build. Hopefully our Gerald won't die right off the bat. We actually have Astral Spirit in starting this off. Astral Spirit's pretty much good with everything. I can't really think of anything that she wouldn't be good with that first turn. Gem removal is very, very powerful. One of the, or quite possibly the best board control that you can get at the very first turn. So we're going to remove the brown, and that'll give us an extra turn right there.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
And plenty of skulls. We didn't actually need any of that green mana though. And we won't be able to stop all the skulls, so we are just going to have to take one. I'll take this one.
Mana surge.
We'll take the other. Luckily, the Maul is already dead. That didn't take long at all.
Mana surge.
Normally with this team, you would want to use something like a Warlord or a, what's the other one? The Assassin class. But of course, since we're doing the Priest next, I wasn't just going to waste 100 gems doing that real quick. But now we have the Summer Imp up. So hopefully we can get its red to trigger Summers. Maybe like right there. We could even take that and go for the safe bet and take the Gerald mana. I don't want to take these skulls because he'll take the reds next turn. So let's just risk it with this. See if we can get it. And we don't hit it at all. Actually, we give him 5 times red. So that 10 mana right there. And he gets the skulls. So that didn't quite work out there. Let's see. Brown. Should probably start getting Juro up. Because we need this board filled with reds and yellows. This whole team is based around it. And we haven't really been able to get it this turn, even with the help of Astral Spirit. Problem is this team doesn't use... How many colors are we not using? 2 different colors, so green and purple. Which is basically everything that we can take right now. Don't see anything else, so let's just take a purple. It'll give us blues, which is actually going to be helpful to us right here.
Mana surge.
And we burn on those 4 times matches, thanks to Jero. And I guess we'll take the skulls. They'll die to burn the next turn. Or unless Mercy does that. it didn't even have anything to convert, and it still decided to cast.
Mana
We got a Surger. Now we can remove something that we don't need.
surge. Mana surge.
Or we'll get Jero all the way up. That works too. So either green or purple next turn. Unless the board's already set up enough. I think it's set up enough. Let's see if we can try it. Nope, we missed.
Mana surge.
Mana
surge.
That's suppression again. Well, Jero will be right back up. It'll hit the Astral Spirit since it has full mana. And we took the browns instead of the reds to make sure there are more reds on the board for when we start casting Jero again. And this time it should work. Come on, extra turn. There we go. Okay. And we keep getting +1 magic every single time we get a yellow for our Summer Imp. Plus we can make a bunch of reds whenever the board gets good enough to do so. Actually, this will be the match with it right now.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
So that is the Summer Imp. One of the more average imps. It was actually the first imp that ever came out, like last year, probably like about 14 months ago or something. This is the first imp that ever came out, so a little bit lackluster compared to the other imps. But let's try out the other one with the priest class. Let's see. Well, he has some true damage, so we'll be able to show it. So this is an all divining fields. I'm still thinking of the event week. All white helm with all divine. So let's actually go into our hero real quick, because I was using +2 magic for that. You can just go to perks, switch them out as you need to whatever one is best for the team. Obviously, we'd want to go divine. We get extra 2 HP on the hero, plus we'll get all the bonuses for the entire team. Which, if you look here, is 4 armor, 4 life, or 6 armor, 6 life, 1 attack, and 1 magic. So pretty balanced all around. So let's get into this match. For the most part, we'll just be feeding Paladin mana until it can one-shot everything. Or armor, I should say. And you could throw in something like a Mercy or something else in this deck as well. I decided to go all yellow just because it gives us slightly higher surge chance. Not like we really need it. But also because we can cast Celestasia and our hero on our priestess here, who is only yellow. So it can't be a random one since it's only yellow. So anytime we cast it on priestess, it'll spawn yellows. So instead of going a 50-50 chance on either Paladin or Celestasia, we'll have a 100% chance by targeting the priestess.
Mana surge.
The priestess. We have priest and priestess.
Mana surge. Mana
And any mana that anything else doesn't use is going to go straight to our hero. Let's use this on Paladin, give it an armor buff. And it was lucky enough to go on yellow. So now we'll be able to target our priestess with our Celestasia, which has to do yellow since it's its only color.
Mana surge.
And we'll get a bunch of mana that way.
Mana surge.
And we can actually do that again. And should hopefully get a extra turn that way. We also keep getting a Divine Shield from the legendary ability. Anytime it does 4 times or more matches, it's going to be gaining a shield, which protects against 1 damage instance. Let's get more yellows. Hopefully a surge somewhere. Yep, right there. A little bit over there.
Mana surge.
And now we pretty much have everything up. Just take that, and now we do. I can pretty much ignore those skulls. I might actually still take them, though. It doesn't matter because we have the shield, but we're going to be targeting something else with Paladin. So I'm not going to take the 4 times there, but we're just going to take the skull, get Gerald out of the way. And now let's kill out that Hellcat. We should be able to one-shot it right here with a lot of damage. Because he does a 1-to-1 ratio based on how much armor he has, Paladin that is. So let's give it another armor buff, not like it even needs it. And we completely miss. No, my 1 armor.
Mana surge.
Okay, he has both his abilities up. A couple things we can do. I'm thinking about taking that skull. Might just shield up Paladin. Not like it really matters though. So let's just take out the skulls right there. It just hits Celestacia. It doesn't do any damage, but it still got the drain off. The shield only protects against the damage. So let's just try getting Paladin back up. And Celestacia, I forgot. He just drained it. That kind of just happened. So let's try getting both Paladin and Celestacia up. And now we just need to one-shot the other 2. Alchemist is actually going to be helping us here. I'll just take some of these. And we're 1 mana short. That's unfortunate.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
See if we can get it to go in yellow. Here we go. And it does, so we're good for that. And we get another shot down now. And now we're already doing over 100 damage with Paladin. Oh, we accidentally left the 4 times per round. Oh well. He's actually going to be making some yellows for us, which will be helpful.
Mana surge.
Especially since he didn't get the extra turn. No 5 times though. And that skull won't be enough, so we'll just take another yellow, and that will be the match. Yeah, that is the Summer Imp and the Priest class, which can both be upgraded with yellow. Of course, there are a few other smaller yellows, but those are like the 2 biggest investment ones. They both actually cost 18 Arcane Summer Traitstones, so quite a bit compared to normal troops. Because anything else that uses only common, like Priestess or the Moa or whatever it was called, and stuff like that. But feel free to leave in the comment section which one you prefer. I personally prefer the Priest class, just because that regeneration that it has is really good against true damage teams. We kind of got to see it some against the Moloch, but not really too much. It really shows when it's up against a Merilith or a Crimson Bat. But yeah, that will do it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.